James, first of all, can we reflect on your win in Glasgow last time out? How big a boost for the squad was that result and performance?
No, it was a great win. Good to be part of it. I think we gave a very good account of ourselves up there against a very strong Glasgow team, especially at home. It's a tough place to go, but we go away to some of these teams with the same mindset of if we get our stuff right, we're going to be in the game. And we're a team that doesn't give up, and I think we saw that come the last 20 minutes of the game. We were pushing for that. We got that score in. Disappointing that they scored again at the death, but lots of teams would probably think that's that with a minute left to play coming in from the last kick-off. But fair play to the boys there, sticking in it, chasing, emptying the tank, and I thought we deserved the win in the end.
Yeah, you must have been itching to go again, I guess, after a game like that.
No, it's true. That's the thing. You go from a block there where you've got a game every 2 weeks. The odd double header, and then you come in now to a block, where you've got games every week, and it's just about being consistent around that with your prep, and you obviously there you can spend a week, 2 weeks focusing on a specific game, whereas now we're into a block where you probably only get that 1 week where you play the game and you've got to switch on to the next one.
It must give you confidence, though, going into this busy spell.
Yeah, definitely. I think we got a squad here, and we play. We feel we're competitive against any team in the league. When we get our stuff right. We back ourselves going against anyone. So yeah, a win like that gives us a bit of confidence. But I think even if we'd lost that game, the performance. I don't think would have changed our mindset. We come into the next game ready to go again, and we, like I said, when we get our own stuff right, we know we're a challenge for any team in the league. And
you're back at home this weekend, Connacht. Again, I mean, you need to keep the momentum going, don't you, at this point in the season?
Yeah, definitely. Connacht will be a challenge at home. They're a good side. They play an attractive brand of rugby. But so do we. We'll look to, we've run through stuff in the week. We'll look to shut down a lot of their plays and impose our own, fast style of rugby on them, which recently we've been good at, at home. But it's no less a challenge than that Glasgow game. Every team's competitive in this league, and you can see that with how tight the table is. So every game's important, and we're treating this, it's just like any other game, another game where we need a big performance to get the points.
Yeah, you mentioned the table. It's remarkably tight, isn't it? What do you, as players, what do you feel like you need to produce in the URC in the next few weeks to achieve what you want to achieve?
I think we'll just go out with the same mindset we have all season, which is, we just want to win every game. We take every game a week at a time now, with a big block of games back to back. We'll be looking to target every game. There's no games we're going to go into, any less. And like, you keep tables in the back of your mind with those points, but I think you can just only focus on, the challenge that's in front of you that week. And this week it's a good Connacht side, so we're going to have to be right on it.
Great, that's grand for me, James. Thanks, mate.
All good. Thanks, pal.
Same here. Just one quick one from me. Dunk mentioned that Adam Beard's back in the mix this week. I mean, it's been a while, isn't it? I think November he got the injury against Australia. How much of a boost is that? And good for him as well, I suppose.
No, definitely. It's good to see Beardy back. He's a real quality player and, an asset to this team. Boys have done exceptionally well, like Fender stepping up into a massive calling role. While we had a few second rows out. So it's good to have Beardy back in the mix. We're all, battling for those spots, but, good to see Beardy back after a long layoff. He's a good bloke to have around the building as well.
That's one just final thought. Various people have talked about what Mark has brought as head coach and the results have been good. What's your own take on it? Because obviously Toby did a great job laying the foundations. Mark has moved it on. What's he brought that maybe slightly different at the helm?
Toby did a great job while he was here. I only had him for a year and a bit, but he did a great job here over the course of 4 years. And Mark's has come in, and he's been great for the place as well. The difference, I'd say, would probably just trying to expand a little bit more. Try and play a little bit faster. Look for more, speed of ball, offload game. But that's not necessarily stuff we didn't do anyway. It's just, prioritise different stuff and, small changes around different bits, different aspects of the game. But I'd say we're probably just looking to play a little bit quicker and look to get our, offload game going and play a bit wider.